Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. So idani desa vipasita bhakara dasitong. Idani desa, what is it? No. Idani desa, yeah. Idani desa vipasita bhakara dasito jakong anicca ti adi ardan. The āyatanavibhaṅga is suttata method. The Buddha used jakong anicca dukkha anatta uprinama. Why the Buddha the Buddha is pointed like this. Yeah, idani desa vipasita bhakara. Now desa of the ayatana. Vipasita bhakara. Does it in order to point out the aspect here, the vipassana aspect or pro-vipassana point of view. So pro-vipassana point of view, vipassana tappakara, the tappakara, agara, the aspect here. Through the aspect of insight meditation, the Buddha is pointed, the continue to expound jakong anicca, etc. So suttata method, the Buddha, the purpose of the Buddha, the expounded suttata method is to introduce vipassana meditation. Tata jakutawa hodwa abhavatena anicca viditabha is the sense of absent here, abhavatena is the sense of absent. Jakku, the eye, dawa hodwa arisen. The eye arises first, then disappeared. That's why we say it's the sense of absent. Abhavatena is the sense of absent. I is impermanent. It should be understood. So the I is impermanent. It's the sense of absence. Abhavatena. So after arising, it disappears. So no more there. The absent is the sense of absent. It is anicca. Aprehipi jituhi karane anicca. So I is impermanent due to poor condition. For reason here. Upada vaya vantato. Upada, it has upada vaya. It has rise and fall. It has the nature of rise and fall. So after arising, it falls. So not exist anymore. That's why it is anicca. Uprinamato, it changes its nature. Projadi to jara, projara to marana, with this short time. So viprinamato is the sense of change. So it is also anicca. Tawa kalikato. Tawa kalika, just a moment. Tawa kalika, just a moment. So just the arising existed in the solution. Just a moment. That's why it is anicca. Nature padekipato. Padekipa here. Padekipa means deny. See? Nature padekipato. Denying permanence. Because it is impermanent. It denies it's permanent. It denies it being permanent. So because of this reason, now Jakku, etc., the bases are anicca. Like we are talking about Jakku here. Jakku is anicca. The other bases also anicca. So the four reasons: Upada Vaya Watato, Upri Namato, Tawa Kalikato, Nature Prekhipato. Because of these four reasons, the bases are anicca. The Dewa Patipilana Tena, Patipilana Tena, Patipilana. It's the sense of operation. Patipilana here, operation. It's the sense of operation. It is dukkha. It is suffering. Yeah, yasama wa etan upana titain papunadi. So, yasama etan upana titain papunadi. It arises at the richest titi. Titiya jaraya kilamati is time of jara at the moment of titi. So where it reaches at the moment of titi, it is also time of jara. Jara padawa awasa bejadi. It is the bejadi. It is destroyed, or it's decayed. Awasa definitely. It definitely decay where it reaches jara. Jara padawa awasa bejadi. Tasma so abena sapati bilanato abena constantly. Yeah. Apati pilanato, constantly oppression. Because of being constantly oppression. Dukkha mado, dukkha here, dukkha, not to be tolerated. It's very hard to tolerate. It's very hard to be patient. Dukkha mado. So the be it tolerable, what to say? Be it tolerable. Dukkha what to do. So Jakku is the base of suffering. So because of Jakku, we will get a lot of suffering. We go around this sasra. Dukkha what to do. So Jakku. If we have no Jakku, Jakku, but even we say dukkha what to, not always dukkha what to. Sometimes this is sukha what to. But generally speaking here, dukkha what to do. The I is the base of the suffering, dukkha what to. Sukha padikipato, it denies sukha. See, it denies sukha. That's why it is called dukkha. So sukha, dukkha denies sukha. So because of the four reasons, these bases are called dukkha. Awasa wadana tena. Awasa wadana. Wasa wadana. So follow somewhat wish. Wasa wadana. If the sense of following somewhat wish, the awasa wadana. If the sense of no use of power, if the sense of powerlessness, so you can say, so it is called anatta. Jakku is called anatta. We cannot control this Jakku, not to be this and that, to be this and that. So awasa wadana. The not follow our desire, not follow our wish. You see, not follow someone's wish. It, you see, carry out its own nature. So no one can control this Jakku. That's why our sawadana tena is the sense of powerlessness. Jakku is anatta. Yes, mawa eta upanatite mapapu nadu. So eta, this Jakku, here awasana, regarding to awasana here, the wrong viewer. So the other religious people believe that Jakku is soul. Believe is the soul. Believe atta is the soul. Sayawasi, we say, this is Sayawasi. Whatever the other words, What about the other wishes? Everything has to follow the atta. So this is Sayawasi, they believe in the atta. So need to follow atta wish. But Jaku here, no atta or not following the wish of something. Not follow the wish of something. So yasmat etan upana titima papu nadu. You may wish, you may wish, where it arises, it reaches at titi. Where it arises, may this not reaches titi. May not this reach titi moment. So the titi moment. Tanapadama chiridu, where it reaches status places, the titi majiritu, may this not decay. Jarapadama bejadu, where it reaches jara, jara, ma bejadu, may this not decay. How to say here, bejadu, ruined or destroyed. Jarapadama bejadu. Because of these three reasons or three causes, Kasaji wasawati power nati, no one is control these things to be this is that, not to be this is that. Kasaji wasawati power nati, no one have, you see, the power to control these things. To be such as such, not to be such as such. Wasawati Bhavanati. Sonya Tena, Wasawatana Karina. Wasawatana Karina, Tena, Wasawatana Karina. It is devoid of the worst wish. How to translate here? That means no use of power. The devoid of the power here. Sonya Tena Wasawatana Karina. No use of the power here. No one can use his power to control this Jaku, not to be this is that, not to reach Titi, not to reach Vibhaṅga, not to be destroyed. No one can control this. No use of power of someone here. That's why it is called anatta. So that's my sunyato empty of power. How to say? Empty of one's own wish. You cannot wish. You know, you remember Sajka. So he tried to argue, to make argument with the Buddha. So he believed in the atta. That's why what the Buddha said, five khandhas are anatta. He did not want to agree with the Buddha, so he denied, and he said something there. The Buddha asked him a question, whether he can control the youth, the age of the people, human beings, himself, not to be getting old, not to be not to die. So he is getting old at the time. When the Buddha asked him, he cannot do anything. So he cannot control, he cannot use his power, you know, because he said, so it's not anatta, he said atta. If atta, because the people at the time believe atta is powerful, atta can do everything, or only atta does everything, only atta feed everything, only atta experience everything. So whatever action is there, that is because of atta. So he believes in atta there. So it is void of the void of atta. you can say. Bhaido Atta, or Bhaido was own power, Bhaido power. Asamikato, there is no owner of the basis. So that means if there is owner, the owner will control everything. The owner will use his authority to control everything. Here, asamikato, Kyaku, Soda, Gana, Jivakaya, all these ayatana has no owner. See, that's why they cannot be, they can. That's why they are anicca, dukkha, anatta. Or here they are anatta. You see, they are not atta, they are anatta. Akamakariyato. Akamakariyato. No as he wish, no as one wish. Akama. Akama. Kariya. Akama kariya. Kariya to do akama, not as one wish. Akama kariyato. So how about the translation book? We had translation there. Akama kariyato. Akama kariyato. Why do this quality or happy power exercise over it? No, sir, for these four reasons here, because it is bright. Sunyato, asamikato, because it has no owner. Akama kariyato, because of not behavior as the science. Akama kariya, akama kariya. Now because of not behavior as the science, yes. Atta patikipato, because of exclusion of self. He used patikipa as exclusion here. Exclusive of self. Atta patikipa. The patikipa, the meaning of patikipa is denying. Denying of self. Me here, exclusive of self. Denying of self, you can say deny because of denying of self. So because of these four reasons, all these ayatanas are anatta. So anicca, dukkha, anatta. Viprinama. Vibhava gadikato. Viprinama here. Vibhava gadikato. Viprinama means subject to change. Vibhava gadikato. Vibhava gadikato. Vibhava gadi, destiny. Vibhava gadikato. So we have the mulatika. Vibhava gadikato.
So vibhava also
Vinasa gamana. Vinasa. Vibhava here the explain as vinasa. Gadi as gadi. Vinasa means the decay. Vinasa decay, gadikato. The decay, he translate here, having no existence as a destiny. Vibhava, gadi. So no destiny here. After it dissolved, after it ceases, so there is no gadi. That means it does not exist anywhere. So it disappears, totally disappears. It hardly disappears. So vibhava gadi. Vibhava here referring to the solution. After the solution, there is no destiny. Vibhava gadi. Obabra wasena. Oba e apra. Obabra. before and after. Obabrawasena, before and after. Bhava Sankati Kamanato. Here, related to, regarded to this, the Bhava Sankati Kamanato. Bhava, Mulatika also use the word Bhava, but Anutika use Bhava. Bhava means the nature. Bhava Sankati, the move with the nature, change the nature. Kamana. Here change the nature. Yeah, because of successfully going by way of the transformation from existence to existence. But here the translation relay this as Bhava, because he translate according to Mulatika. According to Mulatika, from one existence to another existence. But here we are talking about the nature of these bases. We are not talking about from one life to another. That's why this translation is not very good. So if we correct the word instead of Bhava, if we say Bhava here, Bhava Sankati, changing of the nature, Bhava Sati Kamanato, here, because of successively changing of the nature, we can translate like that. What's Sankati Kamana? Pagati Bhava Vihajana, Vijhana, you see, living out. Pagati Sabhava, the intrinsic nature, living out the intrinsic nature, living the intrinsic nature. What is the intrinsic nature here? Intrinsic nature. So because of abandoning its original nature, what is original nature? Original nature or nature are the Jakku Soda, etc. What is the original nature? Here, libe the original nature. You see, libe the original nature. I don't know what is the original nature. Pagati Bhava Vihajanato, subject to change. That's why it is subject to change. It is subject to change because of libe its own nature, its intrinsic nature. Pagati Bhava Vijhanato. I don't know what is the original nature. Do you know the original nature of these bases? How these bases leave the original nature, please.
In the Mulatika, he explained it as the Santatiya Yatha Pavatta Kara Vijhanang.
Jakku Anija Wadi, Jakku Anija Sadhana, Ikada Anijana. Sadatiya Yatha Pavatta Kara Vijhana. Yatha Pavatta Kara. According to Yatha Pavatta Kara, according to its nature, according to its happening, Vijhana.
Vijhana also is the meaning of the leaving aside, right? Giving up.
Yes, leave it up. Leave it out. Vijhana.
So that
Yatha
the Bhagati is explained as a Yatha Pavatakara. I'm not sure.
Yatha Pavatakara, it has said, the above said.
Yes, so
according to the above said.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So Bhava is explained as the Akara, I think, and Bhakati is the Yatha
Pavata.
Yatha Pavata, as mentioned above, as the as discussed above, Yatha Pavata. Subject to change pro anija dukkha anada, not like that and this, subject to change. But here, the Vibhaṅga and anicca the same, these two have the same the same meaning, because the Atthakatha continue there, you know. Ita anicca vivajana mewa, that is the synonym of the word anicca. See? The synonym of the word avijja, the anicca. Anicca is Vibhaṅga the same. So it is a synonym. These two are synonym. Santatiya, continuity here, by continuity, is subject to change. By continuity, it leaves out its nature. So in nature here, continuity nature. So that means it's not permanent, it's impermanent. It leaves the continuity nature. So the nature of continuity, but it leaves out that nature. That means it is not permanent, it is impermanent. So it does not continue to be. So it is not permanent. That is the meaning of it. Rupa Anijadi Adisu is one yo, the others are the same. Here we are talking about Jakku. Apichita Tatwa Jakon Tibumakadama Anija. Here we have one more thing. Here, Jakon Tabedwa Libya side Jakku Tibumakadama. All the Dhamma pertaining to the three spheres, Anija, impermanent. No Jakku, not the I. So Tibumaka Dhamma except Jakkus are Anija, but not I. How do you understand this one? Tibumaka Dhamma Anija. Does it mean Jakku is nature? How do you understand this sentence? Jakku Tabedawa Tibumaka Dhamma Anija no Jakku. So this sentence, Tibumaka Dhamma, all Tibumaka Dhamma except Jakku is Anija. Not Jakku here, not the I base. What does it mean? Not the I base. That doesn't mean the I base is permanent. There are many Tibumaka Dhammas are impermanent. So if we take that meaning, it's wrong. So not Jakku. How do you understand this sentence, please?
Well, so but then the next sentence, what is the next sentence? The next sentence is
Jakku Panna. Jakku is Jakku is Anija.
Yeah, so Jakku is anicca.
Jakku is Anija. Jakku is the I, it is impermanent. Jakku. Jakku is the I, it is impermanent. But apart from Jakku, all the Tibumaka Dhammas are Anija, but not Jakku. That what I understand here is all the Tibumaka Dhammas are not Jakku, but they are Anija. They are just Anija. They are not Jakku. Jakku Panna Jakku Jiva Anija Ja. But Jakku is Jakku and it is also Anija. That's what I understand. Except Jakku, huh?
Yes, so see Sadhamma Dukkha na Jakku. So what he's saying is that Jakku is different from the Tibumaka Dhamma.
Yes, he divide, separate Jakku and Tibumaka Dhamma. Jakku is not Anija. Jakku is not Anija. he what to say here?
Oh, what he's saying is that Jakku and Anicca are not the same.
Hmm? Yeah,
Right?
yes.
So and then if we keep reading, then he also saying that Jakku and Dukkha is not the same. Jakku and Anatta is not the same. But Jakku itself is Anicca, Dukkha, and Anatta.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, he want to say so. He want to say anicca, the word anicca. The word anicca, Jakku is not anicca.
Right, yes.
Jakku is not only anicca. Maybe he want to say Jakku is not only anicca, but also Jakku. Jakku can be Jakku anicca. But when you use the word anicca only, you have to leave Jakku and you have to refer to the others Dhamma. So he makes this one the not very clear. So says Dhamma Anatta no Jakku Jakkupana Jakku Jo Anatta Jari Rupa Disu Pi Iswanayo. So this is clear. Imasmepana here is this the āyatanavibhaṅgo sutta method. Yeah, Imasmepana suttantabhājanīyaṃ Tatagrena Kaindasita, where the Buddha talk. Is this the suttantabhājanīyaṃ? What he talk. Dwadasa na ayatanana anatta lakkhana. He want to mention the characteristic of anatta of the ayatana. Now his point is not it's not anicca and dukkha, especially anatta. He was to say all these are anatta. All these does not follow one's idea, does not follow one desire. So these, you see, carry out their own function, carry out their own nature. So no one can control these things. The Buddha just want to show these are anatta. It is the suttantabhājanīyaṃ. So all these are anatta. Sammasambuddho anatta lakkhana dasito. With the Buddha is founded, with the Buddha taught anatta lakkhana, the characteristic of anatta lakkhana. So he used true anicca. He made the audio to understand anatta. First, he used anicca. Sometimes he used anicca first. Then he educate the audience to understand anatta. Dukkha, sometimes he used true suffering. He taught suffering first, and he educated the others to understand anatta. Sometimes anicca dukkha, he mentioned both. This is anicca, this is dukkha, anicca, sukha. Then he classified what is anatta. So to make the audience understand what is anatta, sometimes the Buddha used anicca. Through the anicca, explain through the anicca. Sometimes he explains to the dukkha. Sometimes he explains through anicca and dukkha. That's why this sutta method, the Buddha wish, you see, to talk about the anatta here. Even anicca, dukkha, anatta, the Buddha especially want to point out anatta in this vibhaṅga. Tata Jakku attadi yovadeya. In this case, here, related to anicca, dukkha. Now, with the Buddha, the show anatta. Jakku attati yovadeya. If someone said, Jakku is atta, then na upapajiri, it is not suitable. It is not suitable. Here, the translation. Attainable. He used the word attainable here. Page 58. 58. Yes. Here. Therefore, it is attainable. Attainable, unexplained. Attainable. Na upapajari. That is not suitable to say Jakku is anatta. If someone said Jakku is atta, Jakku is atta, it is not suitable. Why here? Jakku sa upadopi wayopi panyayati. So we can say atta because it is obvious of the Jakku to arise and wayo to decay, not to arise to decay. Upadopi panyayati, Jakkusa upadopi wayopi panyayati. It is obvious of the Jakku to arise and to decay. Yasa kopana upadopi wayopi panyayati. The aim upada waya is obvious to one. Atame upajati cha weti jati. Yeah, atame upajati. My Jakku which has atta arises and passes away. Weti here, weti passes away, weti decayed. Iti hodi, we had to use hodi here. Iti hodi. Iti such a pot is there. Such a pot. What kind of pot? What kind of pot here? Such a pot. What kind of pot? So atame upajati wedija, because he see the arising and dissolution of the Jakku. That's why he think. He doesn't say Jakku arises and passes away. He doesn't say. He just say the Jakku which is atta arises and passes away. So such kind of thought is there. Iti is ejasa ewa magada hodi. Iti asa ewa agada hodi. Yeah, you have to separate the word. Iti asa ewa agada hodi. So asa to that person, the person who holds atta is the ayatana. Here, asa here, the person who atta is ayatana. To that person, if the view of Jakku which is atta arises there. A1 sati here, asa A1 sati. Iti agada hodi, iti. The would say fault agada may reach. That means here conclusion not yet. Iti asa ewa agada hodi is the soul holder. If the soul holder view, if the soul holder holds his view, the view there believes atta is the Jakku. So if he holds it, he will have such kind of fault. What kind of fault here? That's mana upapajati. So the what Jakku atta di yovadiya. Dana upapajati. That's why if someone said Jakku is atta, it is not suitable. Iti Jakku anatta di ipasme sote. Iti Jakku anatta. Iti thus Jakku another. Jakku is another. So here one of the sutta, take it from one of the sutta here. Jakku adadi yowadiyata upapajati. Jakku sa upadopi wayopi panyayati. Yasa kopana upadopi wayopi panyayati. Adame upajati cha wedi jati. Ajasa ewa magada hodi dasamata na upabajadi Jaku adadi yowadia iti jaku anatta. This one pro chachaka sutta upripanasa Pali chachaka sutta. So the according to this sutta here, the Buddha using anicca here, the anicca, because upadobi wayobi, this is anicca. It must be so the anicca na anatta lakkhana dasesi, the Buddha showed see anatta by anicca. Yeah, a Chachaka Sutta. The Buddha show anatta by anicca because it is impermanent. Because it is impermanent. That's why it is anatta. Why it is called anatta? Because it is impermanent. So it all the time, it changes all the time. No one can control its nature, changing nature. That's why it is impermanent. As it is impermanent, it is anatta. So Chachaka Sutta, according to Chachaka Sutta, the Buddha show anatta by anicca. That is the meaning. You have any the idea here? If you have no idea, let's continue here. Rupa bhikkhave anatta, rupa jahita bhikkhave atta aboisa, nayida rupa abhadaya sawadeya, labheta ja rupe, ewame rupa hodu, ewame rupa ma hosidi, yasamaja ko bhikkhave rupa anatta dasama rupa abhadaya sawadadi, naja labadi rupe, ewame rupa hodu, ewame rupa ma hosidi. So which sutta is this? Do you remember?
Anatta Lakkhana Sutta.
Ah, yes, this is Anatta Lakkhana Sutta. So is this Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, the Buddha mentioned dukkha in order to explain anatta. He explained dukkha first. So rupa bhikkhave anatta. So rupa ja bhikkhave atta aboisa naida rupa abharaya sawadeya. If the rupa is atta, so there will be no the sickness. Labhyatasu ewama rupa hadu imurama hosidi. So if rupa is anatta, so you can control your rupa. You can manage, you can command all the rupa to be this, not to be this, to be so, not to be so. Yasamasa kopekwe rupa anatta, as rupa is anatta, that's marupa abhaya sawadidi. It comes to sickness. Naja labadi rupe, so you cannot control the rupa. Ewame rupa hodi, ewame rupa ma hosi. May my rupa be so, may my rupa be not be so. So you can control that. In this sutta, the Buddha showed the anatta by explaining the about dukkha. Dukkhena anatta lakkhana, that's it, simple. So rupa bhikkhave anicca, yadanicca dukkha. Rupa is anicca. What is anicca is dukkha. Ya dukkha dadanatta. What is dukkha? It is anatta. Yadanatta tan nitamama, as it is anatta. Nitamama tan itamama, you cannot say this is mine. Nisoha must mean this is my ha must mean this is me. Na miso atta, this is my atta. You cannot say. No, you cannot say. That's why anicca dukkha anatta lakkhana dasidi. In this sutta, the Buddha explained anatta by explaining nature and dukkha first. So which sutta? This sutta. So this is come from the Sayadaw Nikaya, the same, from the Khandavaka Sayadaw Nikaya. Yadanicca sutta. This is come from Yadanicca sutta. Yadanicca sutta is remote. Okay. So the Buddha, where the Buddha explained anatta, he explained true anicca, true dukkha, sometimes true anicca, sometimes true dukkha. sometimes true both anicca and dukkha. Then the beings, the audience understand very well anatta, the phenomena. So the beings, most of the beings, including us, including us. So consider there is atta, or our body. So atta control our body. So whatever we do, atta demand, command everything. So here, the Suttata method of āyatanavibhaṅga, the Buddha wished to explain about the anatta. So he used anicca and dukkha first, then he used anatta. That means when he explained anatta, he explained true anicca, true dukkha, true anicca and dukkha. In this āyatanavibhaṅga, he explained true anicca, dukkha. Okay, let's go. Hatato hitatekewa sarakewa kesmichi dewa wa patitwa bede. So if something drop through your hand, if something drop your hand and the destroy. So you say, aho anicca wadandi, people say, oh, impermanent. If something draw it, destroy, you say impermanent. Yeah, tatake sarakewa, tataka the other pot. Saraka, you see the tricky cup, you see something, anything, drop it, destroy. Break it up. Anicca Bhagdanama. So anicca is obvious. So everyone know anicca, So when they see something, they say anicca. When they lose something, they say, oh, this is anicca. Anicca is so obvious. So when someone dying, oh, this is anicca, they say. When something broken, they say, oh, this is anicca. So everything they say anicca, anicca. Many people, you see, even they have no knowledge of Buddhism, even they do not listen to the Dhamma. So the anicca stay obvious to them. What is something? Oh, this is anicca. According to their experience, they know this is anicca. Atta bhava samippanna is our body. Gandha pilakadi suva ottitasu. So if like a soul or the something you see our body. Kanu karakadihi, like the stem or the tree, the thorn. What does appear? Whether you have a wound in your body, or where your body appeared by something. So a whole to kandi wadadi is wow, it's pain, it's so hard. I feel very hard, I feel so painful, something like that. The pain is also obvious. Ewa dukkha bhagdanama, pain also obvious. Another lakana abhagada, adhakara awibuddha, dobdi vajja, dodipana, dopanyapana. Another lakana is not obvious, unobvious. Adhakara is dark. Awibuddha is not clear. Dobdi vajja is very difficult to penetrate. Dopanyapana, very difficult to say, to show. Dopanyapana, very difficult to educate the other people. So another lakana, very difficult. So it's not easy. That's why Pajika Buddha also cannot give Dhamma talk to other people. Then anicca dukkha lakhanani upadawa tathagata anupadawa panyayati. Anicca and dukkha characteristic is obvious whether the Buddha appeared or not appear in the world. Another lakhana vina buddhapada na panyayati. Another lakhana is not obvious without appearing of the Buddha in the world. Only the Buddha can explain this anatta or can show this anatta. When the Buddha taught anatta in the world, the people criticize the Buddha a lot. the Buddha against the world, they say. So no one say another. Everyone say other. But only this Buddha, this Gautama, say another. So the whole world, criticize the Buddha. This Gautama against the world. What the Buddha said, I do against the world against me. Because it is another, but no one knows this another. That's why another lakana vina Buddha Bada. Now, without appearance of the Buddha in the world, another lakana may not appear, may not arise in the street or the ministry of the people or the beings. Buddha Bada Yawa Panyadi is obvious only when the Buddha appear in the world. Mahedikahi Mahanubawa Tabasa Pribhajaka. So Tabasa Pribhajaka, the Tabasa Hame Pribhajaka said it like a Vibhaṅga. You see, they are very, very mighty, very powerful, very glorious. But even though they what on Nasakodi, what Anicca Dukkha what Sakodi, so they are very wise, they are very intelligent. That's why they can show the people, they can teach the people Anicca and Dukkha. So they explain the people every day is Anicca, every day is Dukkha, because they are very wise, very intelligent. So they educate the people, they can teach the people how it is Anicca, how it is Dukkha. Another day, what do Nasakodi, but they cannot explain the people what is another. Such a hit Sapada Prisaya, another day, what do Sakuneya. If they have ability to explain the thing as another to the people, Sapada Prisaya Magapla Wedo Boya. So the people might understand, might realize the Magga is a pla. Might attain Magga pla. So the people no one attain Magga pla without Buddha. So the outside the sasana, outside the dispensation of the Buddha, no one can attain Magga pla except Pachika Buddha. But Pachika Buddha, according to their karma, their profession, parami, they can attain Magga pla without guided by anyone. They clear understand nature, dukkha, anatta. But they cannot explain the others. They cannot teach the other. But these hermits, these ascetic, they are very, very wise. That's why they can teach the people, nature and dukkha, but not anatta. That's why no one attain Magga phala after listening to their Dhamma. Another Panyapanahi, another Lakana Panyapanahi, Anyasa Kasaji Awisyo. So not the work of the other people. Sabanyu Buddha na Yewa Wisyo. This is the work of the Sabanyu Buddha only, not Ibe Pachika Buddha. So to explain another. Ewa Meda, another Lakana Apagada, another Lakana is not obvious. That's ma Satta, another Lakana, that's it all. That's why the Buddha, the teach another lakana, anicca vadasiti. So when the Buddha teach another lakana, he teach true anicca. Dukkha vadasiti, he sometimes he teach true dukkha. Anicca dukkha he wa, sometimes he teach true anicca and dukkha. Ida panata anicca dukkha dasiti de vididaba. In this case, the Buddha explained another true anicca and dukkha. So you clear with the Pali here. Palis are easy to understand this Pali. So you have no difficulty with the Palis and they here. These paragraphs are very easy to understand, not difficult, because not definition of the term. You see, definition of the term is a little difficult, but here it's not definition of the term. It is just paragraph, paragraph or phrases. So it's easy to understand. So we cannot finish this one. So this week, I want to take every morning to finish this the āyatanavibhaṅgo. So how do you think? Because next week I have to go back to my home for a week. So my kids will celebrate my birthday. They prepare to celebrate for my birthday in my village. So I had to go back there. 18 March, my birthday. Now they call it money to celebrate my birthday there.
So Raya, maybe you can stop recording so we can discuss it.
Yes, you can start recording. If so.
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay, so let's start the class. Buddha Sasana Jira Ditatu. Buddha Sasana Jira Ditatu. Buddha Sasana Jira Ditatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much, Sayadaw.
Thank you,
Okay, see you
Sayadaw.
the day after tomorrow, okay?
Yes, Sayadaw.